Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Barbara. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. So today's video, I am going to be talking about the pros and the cons of having box braids. Yes, I am going to talk about the advantages and disadvantages of having box braids, knotless braids. I'm going to be talking about everything. Okay, I'm going to be talking about my experience of having these braids in and having these braids out. Okay, so the advantages and the disadvantage of that. Let's get into today's video. So I am gonna start with the bad stuff. I'm gonna start with the cons because I mean we just have to let the good news at the end of the video. Okay, so the first con is that these braids, if no one tells you the truth, these braids take a long time to install. I've heard people who have said that their braids took 6 hours, 7 hours, 4 hours, and I think for me the maximum has always been 5 hours or 4 hours in the past when the stylists were the one installing them. But now that I do it for myself, it takes me about 3 to 4 hours to install these box braids. It's a long period of time, you guys. 4 hours, 3 hours, that's a long period of time. So if you're gonna get braids, box braids, just know that it's going to take a while. So you want to grab a book, you want to have a movie or something, because it's not going to take a short amount of time. And also it depends on how long your box braids are. If your box braids are like mine and they're this short, they're not going to take a while. But if you want box braids that are to your back, like they're downhill on your waist, then they're going to take a while. They're going to take a while to install. And talking about installing them, now the challenge is when you're taking them down. Box braids take a long period of time to take down, and so this is the part where I'm hands down I have a challenge with, because when I'm taking down my box braids, I am taking one by one and I'm not cutting my hair over here because I don't want to cut my hair. So I want to make sure that I start from here and unravel my braid until up on here. So it takes a long period of time. So if you're gonna have box braids, know like after 1 month or how long you keep them, taking them down is gonna take a while. So that's another con. Another con when it comes to box braids is that these braids are very cute. They're really good. I think I like this style, like an African style. I mean, it's just cute. It's just simple. It's just good. It is a representation of our black women and all of that. I love that. Let me tell you, if you don't take care of your hair in box braids, you're not gonna like the taking down of this hair. If your hair is not well taken care of while it's in box braids, you are likely to experience a lot of breakage, a lot of shedding when you're taking them down, especially if you have spent months and months without really moisturizing and caring for them. You're going to have a hard time when you take them down. I'm not sure if you're going to retain length after that. So you want to make sure that when you have box braids in, you're taking care of them. Otherwise, you're not going to be growing nothing. You're not going to be growing anything, or whatever you grow is just going to break and just shed, and just, yeah, that's a bad thing about box braids. Another con when it comes to box braids, and this is going to depend on what kind of box braids or what kind of extensions that you use as your box braids, is that they really do itch. They do itch a lot on your scalp, on your skin, depending on the extension, of course, that you're using. And so I've seen a lot of people say, well, I don't like braids because they itch my skin and I don't like the feel on them on my skin or my body. I don't like the way that my scalp itches and stuff like that. And that's really true. If you are using extensions that have alkaline on them, and that could be very irritating for your skin, so you want to make sure that you are getting extensions that are not going to itch you. Otherwise you're going to take them down. If they start itching you like that, you're going to take them down. You're going to, I don't want them to touch me. Yeah, that's another con, because you really can't know. If you're not really experienced with these kinds of braids, you won't know exactly which one is it that is going to be suitable for you. So I don't know what you can do, but maybe try extensions that people talk about that are not, you know, like they're not irritating to your skin or whatever. And so let's talk about the pros. Let's talk about the good thing about box braids. Like you guys have heard in many of my videos, box braids are my favorite protective style. They're my favorite long-term protective style. I absolutely love them. Some of the pro when it comes to box braids is that they grow hair. Yes, they do grow my hair. Like, I don't know about you, but when I have box braids in for a whole month, my hair has grown. I can see my hair growing, right? That's the good thing about box braids. I don't know about it, but maybe it's about the technique of how you install them, how you take care of them, how you access them. I don't know, but box braids grow my hair. So that's a very good pro. I'm all about growing my hair, so I don't care. I'm just gonna take that. Anyway, so the next pro is that box braids help me have proper access to my scalp. My scalp is my #1 fundamental goal when it comes to growing my hair, because you all know that the hair grows from the scalp. So I want to make sure that I am oiling my scalp with box braids, and when I have box braids, they allow me to do that. So I like box braids because they give me that access to my scalp, so I can able to oil, I'm able to moisturize, I'm able to give myself a massage. Yeah, box braids, they do that for me, so that's a pro. And another pro is that when it comes to box braids, they're an easy protective style to maintain. I find them to be very easy for me to maintain. Like literally guys, I wake up in the morning and I'm like, what do I do with my box braids? And I'm like, you know what, this is a cute style, and just rub myself around this and boom, I'm right here and I look good. So box braids are really easy to maintain, they're easy to style. That's another pro too. They're very easy to style. You can do whatever you want with box braids and they will turn out to be cute. Easy to maintain, just wake up in the morning, spray a little bit of water. Yeah, that's a good tip. Yeah, I know this video is not about tips, but that's a good tip. Moisturize, like spray a little bit of water on your braids, and especially now that it's summer, it's hot outside, you want to make sure that your braids are moisturized. So just spray a little bit of water now and then to make sure that your hair still remains hydrated. So they're pretty easy to maintain really, because I don't have to think about styling them in the morning. I can put them in a bun, I can put them like this. They're just really easy to maintain and easy to manage. Another pro that I like about box braids is that they're very easy to install, and because maybe I install them myself, I don't have problems of like, you know, hurting my scalp. You know, some people when they're installing box braids, your edges are no longer there. You can't sleep with your box braids because they're hurting you. I don't experience that. So I'm pretty sure it's how I'm installing them. So it's very important when someone is installing your braids that they don't make them tight on your scalp or tighten your skin or anything like that, because that is not cool. That's a real con if someone is doing that on your box braids. But it shouldn't be like that. There's some people who install box braids and they don't feel any pain, no hurt at all. And I think I'm one of those people. And I like box braids because they don't bring me that unnecessary pain or hurt on my scalp. So I like that. And I think the last pro that I want to share with you guys is that knotless braids are super cute. I love to see people on the internet having these long, gorgeous, really neatly put together knotless box braids. Like they're really so cute. Like I like the style, you know, I like the style, and I think it's a great style for summer when it's hot outside and you don't want to do anything with your hair. I just like the style because it just makes you look sexy, you know. Like when I have box braids, I'm like, I don't know, I know it's not my hair, but girl, I am showing off. You can think it's my hair. You know, everyone is saying, oh, your braids look cute, oh, how did you do your braids, oh, I love your braids. So it's a really cute, gorgeous, sexy style. So I really do like that, and that's a pro for me. So anyway guys, so that was all I had for you for this video. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and if you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up. And I love to share my experience, and I love to share my thoughts with you guys when it comes to these kinds of things. And so go ahead, give it a like, give it a share, and if you want to try box braids, go for it. Like, go for it. And that part, when it comes to growing your hair, you're gonna thank me later. Anyway, so that was it for this video guys. I will see you in my next video. Bye.